Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Devil May Cry 4, where we just beat the hell back into some kind of giant fire demon. And let's just see where it escalates to from there. That's kind of the thing about these games, is that it's all escalation all the time. Alright, we got battle music right away. We don't have any real buildup of stuff, do we? Well, okay, we have some money here. We could probably do something. I can't navigate the menus with the movement buttons in the way you would imagine. It's a very strange navigating this game with mouse and keyboard is a very strange experience. So with 654, we could buy the next level of the gun charge up. We could buy the greatly extended charge. We could buy the next level of... There's a lot of stuff, actually, at 650. So a mid-air combo that makes you go up instead of down, which is kind of fine. While in mid-air, back to strike with a heavy blow. I mean, sometimes we're going to pop up enemies that are tougher, right? So back to forward and hit sword. I do kind of wish instead of actually telling me the controls, I wish it told me just like what is the button, because that's how they are in my head. I don't know that I'm hitting I, I'm hitting sword. Let's try this. Let's pick this up and see if we can work it in. So while in midair, back to forward and then sword. And then I have to hit backspace for some reason to okay. That's the gun button. I keep confusing gun and grab. So I want to just like tap them with gunfire while I'm approaching. Right, just to keep the combo warm. Fail to perform. Well, it's going to take a little bit of practice. Alright, I'm going to try to be a little bit more thorough with the exploration here, because we definitely left some stuff behind. And notice whenever I'm doing a bad job, it's we. Trying to figure out how do I want to angle. From what angle do I want to approach? Oh, don't go that way. In order to get myself over to that red orb. I guess the easiest thing would probably be to go all the way up to here and then just jump down to it, right? Yeah. Okay. So there's definitely more stuff further up. There's a vertical surface up there. I guess I can wall kick off at once, and hopefully there's another grapple point above. Ah, I guess I didn't. I somehow did not travel far enough to get the lock on to the next point there. This is a little bit of a strange process because of the fact that the camera doesn't always have the things you're trying to aim at on it, and it's not easy to sort of like realign. What's his name? I keep wanting to call him Dante. It's absolutely not Dante. That's like the main thing about this guy, is that he's totally not Dante. He just dresses like Dante and wears all the same colors and has extremely similar hair. But Dante doesn't look like Cody Banks, and this guy looks like, or Cody Rhodes, and this guy definitely looks like Cody Rhodes. So I guess that's, if you hear me refer to Cody in the heat of the moment, it's this is the guy I'm thinking of. Nero is his name. Can I get a better lock on from here? I guess, yeah, this will give me a more of a dash through. No, jump over to the... Okay. So yeah, there is a grapple point just up from that thing. I do need to just do one wall kick. No. Why did he suddenly turn around and grasp backwards? Oh, that's frustrating. So some of this, I think, is that I'm not allowing myself to fall far enough. And they want you to do more falling before grabbing. Like here, if you grab to the second point at the height of your pull off of the first point, you're not even really aimed at the platform. Okay, very clumsy. This area would be much easier with a sort of like a standard Zelda-style camera. You know, just put something over my shoulder. Zelda style is maybe not the best. You know what I mean? Ocarina of Time, kind of like. That's the Zelda I have most recent engagement with. I think that's how they do it in the modern ones, right? Look at this. We do this, then we jump up, and we don't hit the thing. But at least we don't fall all the way back to hell. Alright, yeah, so if I come up here, the problem with this is I'm not getting enough. We can hit it from here, but I'm not getting enough horizontality to get carried to the other point. So we really do want to grab it from here. Kick up, grab that, then that. Oh no! Okay. Well, it is a chunk of blue orb, like it's pretty important. Yeah, I can't figure out, I need to fall the correct amount and push my facing in the right direction to get him to face the final orb, and I don't seem to be able to do it. Well, that's a funny looking strike. Alright, that's fine. We'll get it. We'll get it. I wasn't able to kick off the edge of the platform there either. I was spamming wall kick. So how's everybody doing? Are we all enjoying all this demon killing? Here I thought having a grappling hook was going to be cool. Oh, grab it. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely having some problems here where kid will just sometimes decide to target something else. I need more height. If I could get more like horizontal carry off of that grab, it would make things a lot easier. But because we're hitting it from below so much, cool. Because we're hitting it from below so much, it's firing us almost directly upward. At least I've gotten pretty good at that part. Yeah, I'll tell you what, if this was like red orbs or whatever, I would absolutely have abandoned it by now. That was a very weird outcome. Okay, sometimes we can just hop back up. Okay. There we go, because that is our fourth fragment, right? Yeah. So that feels significant. Can I interact with this console at all? No, there's nothing else to do up here except that. Trying to work out my different ground combos here. Okay, I gotta remember to untarget in order to get the good arm throw. But hey, look at that. We're starting to hit mid Bs. The higher combo ratings will become easier to get as we just get more moves. More stuff that we can vary between. That looks like the way forward, so what's in here? Okay. A little bit of health. It says slightly revitalizes lost life power, but I don't think we've had the opportunity yet to grab one while we were actually injured. So I have no idea if the star is more or less than orb. That's a pretty cool shot, I guess. They're selling the desolation at least. So on the map, there's like a whole extra path off to the left there. Is this accessed by? It might be something that's like below us. We can't interact with it from here. It almost has to be, right? Let's just go this way for the moment. Or maybe it's something we're gonna get cutscened onto. Okay, a little mid-boss action here. They're not super heavy. I don't remember to actually use my charge on. That one's going to do something horrible. I was trying to lift him back off the ground in time. Okay, that's pretty effective. Turns out the best melee weapon is not the sword, but the other demons. Or devils, or whatever. I don't actually know if there's a difference. Are both demons and devils a thing? Who knows? Okay, so this is going to let us back up here, but I guess a little bit the question is, what is the point? Can I not? Oh, there we go. Is this... Because there's not going to be a bridge now, right? I guess just in case you wanted to run back? I was kind of curious if like anything would have changed up here, if there would be like resources or something. Now that the thing's down, I guess actually we can see some resources over there across the gap, though, huh? That are only visible from that side. So how would we... Those are like up this wall? Aha. Okay. Yeah, those are only visible in the shot from all the way up there. Is that it? Is that all of that was for? That seems awfully strange. But I mean, there's nothing else to jump up onto, right? That said, if you're trying to as much as it's not like an impressive amount of currency or anything, if you are trying to max rank all the levels, if that's the sort of thing you play for, I think in order to get triple S on a level, you do have to find all of the red orbs that are laying around. So. Are we interrupting something? If y'all two are busy, we can come back. You know, Japanese video games. I shouldn't say that. We were playing Arkham City on stream the other week, and that's really no different than Catwoman's animations.
I owe you thanks.
Yeah, aren't you cold?
You're from the Order? I've never seen you before.
I'm new. Gloria.
My spine does not work. It's just sort of like jelly sliding
You're
over to
Nero,
us.
Right? I've heard rumors.
Hasn't everyone?
Quite a few, in fact, and none too flattering.
So, what's the deal? Where are they coming from?
It's strange. No matter the number you kill, more will come.
Then
No,
I'll leave that
not-
chore to you.
Not even
I got some
slightly.
personal slang to take care of.
I'll join with the others. We'll take care of them. May the Savior be with you on your journey.
Savior.
I mean, is it not almost a little bit insulting? You play in the game and have the developers throw that down and be like, so how horny are you? Is it this horny? I don't know. I know it's like these games are definitely going for like a vibe that is pulpy in a way that is at least adjacent to Grindhouse, and there's certainly something to be said about the, you don't have the power to destroy this rusted coffin. Only that which makes an impact will break it. Okay. Well, I can definitely make an impact, and also it's clearly not rusted. There's something to be said about the weight of that influence and exploitation, etc. I don't know. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about it. I don't think it's actually a big deal. It's just it makes me feel a little, just like the smallest bit greasy. Actually, these are probably full of red orbs. What am I doing? only thing Nero hates in the entire universe more than demons and devils, and also that other guy who dresses exactly like him, is places to sit. Shit drives him crazy. He is a huge proponent of standing desks. He's like that guy at work. He gets his, and then he's like, "No, to try it. Like, don't you want to try it? Don't you think? Oh my god, it's like revolutionized my life. It helps so much. Yeah, I feel so much better. You should get one. When are you gonna get one?" Okay, so we've been shown that this this chandelier here is rocking more than everything else in the room a couple of times. Attention has been drawn. Okay. So, do we have any idea? Once again, we have like limited camera control. I can kind of tilt things around given enough time, but it is slow work. So, getting into that room would get us access to a mechanism. The door over here does not lead directly into it, but I guess let's see if we can work our way around. What if I pressed every button on the controller except sword? Okay, most kinds of furniture are fine. I would never think of disturbing the table itself. Although obviously things that are on a table are fair game. It is umbrella as hell in here. Huh. To proceed further, the power to repel fire must be obtained. Perhaps a gyro blade could be used as a shield. Okay. I guess. These things look like they have legs. They look like they should wake up. I guess I can be charging up my sword and stuff, since it seems like the charges stick around between fights, although it does make us walk instead of run. So let me have a look. I'm sure they're telling the truth. Well, let me just stick my head into the fire hallway and see it for myself. So yeah, they're coming pretty frequently, and yeah, there sure doesn't seem to be a lot of cover. And I don't. I might jump high enough, but also you can't really tell where the hitbox is going to be. Okay, we'll just take them at their word. Power to repel fire. We'll go find some. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Hitting a downed enemy with the charged up version of the gunshot pops them up in the air. Okay. And those little dudes give you health pretty frequently. I mean, aside from, like, this mirror is extremely conspicuous, even aside from the fact that the map shows that there is a path behind it. Okay, but we do not, for the moment, seem to have the wherewithal to interact with that. These guys just respawn every time we walk a couple feet away. Maybe there are more doors in here? Okay. Definitely can't get up onto the upper level. Wow, that was a little embarrassing. Came up a tiny bit short. Still not quite managing to pull off our new move. Okay, this is interesting. A special seal lies over this enormous door. An inscription on the tablet reads, "Collect the 4 statues and open the way to the arena." Okay, so they are supposed to move. I kind of thought, given their like very sharp design and the weird little legs, that they were going to like unfold into an enemy when we got close enough. When I saw that first one. But apparently not. Apparently we're going to have to interact with them in some other way. Alright, let's see what is... So we've wrapped all the way around here. I just didn't run all the way down the hallway before. I got discouraged by the one door. That's... okay. Not my best detective work. So, when it says collect... Oh, you know what I didn't try doing? I didn't try using my big, dumb magic arm on the face thing, I don't think. Let's have a look. We are the gyro blades. If our power is what you desire, anima mercury is what we require. Oh yeah? Anima mercury. And then we theoretically could use one of these things as a shield, potentially. I need to find Anima Mercury. I wish it was a little bit more obvious when things in the environment had text on them. Just, you know, like an inspection sparkle would be cool. Can I interact with the 2 here that are already glowing, or are they like permanently in place, I wonder? You. Sorry, not what I wanted. Oh, I think I did it there. I don't know if it is productive to have this number of respawning enemies. I'm certainly going to end up with a lot of red orbs. But, you know, just from a gameplay perspective, it feels a little wasteful. Okay, that is all they do. Is Anima Mercury, by chance, a thing I can purchase? No, I didn't think so. Gold orbs can restore lost souls. I don't know what that means. It does feel like I should be buying blue orbs, right? So okay, maybe the idea is that like green orbs are just like produced by the environment, you know, smashing enemies or whatever, and stars are supposed to be like stable items in the environment. I don't know. It seems like a pretty arbitrary distinction. But okay. Buy some blue orbs. That seems good. Anima Mercury is not like the name of an ability that I have, right? Or, you know, theoretically could have. Although I don't know how I would acquire a whole bunch of orbs in the middle of the level anyway. Yeah, I do need to buy a good like follow down ability. It's very easy to knock the enemies down out of the air, and not so easy to get down myself in a graceful way that actually feels like it's doing something. So, okay, what is this? A gyro blade is enshrined beyond this obstacle. Only that which makes an impact will remove the obstruction. Well, again, the sword makes an impact, but I get what you're after. Huh. And here's a torture chamber. That's fun. Just out of range. So I don't know that I did anything really to make that particular throw occur during those like ice crystal bosses. I think it's just creature dependent. God, that like early 2000s, like I don't even know what to call it, like garbage electro butt metal. It's just like it is such a time and place, and they've done such a good job reproducing it here. I don't know, maybe it's a thriving genre. For me it's like very much a nostalgic time and place kind of thing. Do not have the power to destroy this rusted statue. Yeah. Boy, if only I had that which makes an impact. Okay. So it's like one of those Mega Man puzzles with the blocks. Except they're grappling hook points. Okay, I think I hit myself against the spikes there. Damn it. Oh, and every time you fall, it's gonna make you fight enemies at the bottom. This is not... I do not appreciate this design. Y'all, we're gonna be so loaded down with red orbs. A little hesitation after the first strike gets us like the widest version of the thing. Also, I know the singer guy's trying to sound tough and cool with these lyrics, but I don't know. I don't know how intentional it is, but I do think he's getting something he wasn't fully intending when he says the time has come and so have I. I think he means like now I'm here to do violence. I think is where he wants to be, but all I can really think is just like good for him. What am I looking at here? No, we can't, unfortunately, manipulate the camera in this room at all. I will say the camera has always been a challenge in Devil May Cry. Okay, so it's a little bit hard for me to even tell what's supposed to be going on here. So I can dash to that. We need to let that line up so that I dash directly across here. And if I'm careful, I don't hit the ceiling. That's a critical part of this. This doesn't seem so bad. Yeah, because the one that is actually going to get you into trouble if you miss it almost never disappears. This is a strange room. Okay. I almost fell, which is an improvement over last time. So we found our way up onto the second floor of the Grand Hall. Don't think I can actually get up on that ledge. So there's this. Can I see? Yeah, like an overall map of the room. Okay, so if I were to run all the way around the other side, I think we could wrap around. If we ran like a U shape around the room. But let's just see what's in here first. Well, it looks like both sides of the room lead to the same place anyway, so never mind. Ow. Well, still overestimating the reach of my arm. Okay, yeah, that's just the throw you do on these guys when you grab them. Boy, that had less effect than I was hoping, for sure. It's possible that giving them clearance from me is not actually wise, because their ranged attack's a hell of a lot better than mine. Pretty out here. We don't really have a lot of time or camera control to get the optimal effect, but I do like this sort of like desolate wintertime castle vibe. There probably wasn't anything special. Hey now. You cannot break our clasp. That power lies in another's grasp. Maybe this is a thing for Dante to interact with? When I load my save file, it does ask me which character I want to play as, and then like after selecting the level, I'm just making sure there's nothing over here, and it seems like there is kind of something over there. This little courtyard space is different. Okay, here we go. We're getting some stuff done. Okay, there's nothing actually out here. It's just shaped a little bit differently. Alright, I thought it was worth a look. But yeah, after we choose level, it does ask me which character to play with, and then it, doesn't actually give me a choice. So I'm assuming you can go back and play as Dante on these levels at some point. I don't know, maybe it's like a post-game thing. We're missing some health. Unfortunately, that did not show us. I mean, the map says there's more path. Something can be vaguely seen behind that waterfall. Don't seem to be able to interact with that at all. I guess, you know what I didn't do? I didn't press lock on. I pressed L, which got us the text. But can I lock on to something beyond the waterfall? And then, nope. Okay. Because that would have been the way to, like, grab through, right? Yeah, most of the buttons, it just wants to show us the text. Huh. Okay, it showed us that we can stand on this. At least, potentially. Nero, stop. Jumping around all excited. Look, I'm Stardust. I'm Stardust. Didn't you just get on the fucking thing? See, I can't interact with that thing in any way at all. We can jump in here, although it doesn't really seem to accomplish very much. Something can be vaguely seen through the waterfall, but it won't let me jump, it won't let me shoot my arm out. I'm wondering a little bit if we've missed something doable in the grand chamber. We didn't actually check the whole upper floor. Can I let it jump down in the courtyard? It does not look like it. It's a real bummer that missed sword attacks still spend the heat. I don't need to be doing this. Let's have a look around up here first. Maybe there is more that I was meant to do in here. Oh, okay, no, we can't actually get around. Which means that wrapping all the way around to get access to that door is the only way that we could get over to the big extra swingy chandelier. So I thought it was just a matter of having picked which direction to go around, but I think we are actually supposed to wrap all the way around here. Well, that's a little bit less than ideal, because I took a bunch of damage, and now we gotta keep fighting these things. Damn it. That's a shame. I don't love that they actually like aim their ranged attacks. Ooh, okay, that's troublesome. Okay. Narrowly alive, and now we're going to have to go through the other group as well. I thought maybe hitting it with the ghost hand, because the ghost hand's kind like, it's only kind of my hand, right? It's definitely another hand. But I guess it's not another's hand. We try to keep them both off of their feet as much as possible. Ah, well, damn it. Alright, that's a bit dramatic, I think. Please may I. Alright, so we banked up 300 soul, or 300 actual move spending souls. Actually, there's, oh no, never mind. I was gonna say there's a statue in that room right there, but the statue's on the first level. Ah, I missed. I don't actually know where the other one's at. Fighting for combo and fighting for survival are not always the same things. You know? I love red orbs. Obviously, I love red orbs, but it sure is cool when the enemies can't hit you. I gotta get better at my my defensive play. It's hard to roll out of ranged attacks in such a narrow walkway, though. I don't suppose this... No, the star has not respawned. That would have been a nice thing for them to do, right? Well, he did to me what I was about to do to him. at that, I actually dodged something successfully. Okay. Basically full health. It took me a second to comprehend the goal here, but hopefully we are on our way now. Boy, these, yeah. Is that a grappling hook point? No, it is a holy water. Okay. I think you just use these from the menu. Alright, we've activated a device that's doing something, but it's not showing us what it's doing. Which is a little worrying. Okay, and there is a thing over here as well. Usually you get a, you get a pullback, right? Let's turn it on again. I'm sure it's interacting with the chandeliers somehow, right? It's gotta be. And you can see that the flames are extinguishing over time. And when they stop, the chandelier doesn't really come to a stop. There's a couple of mirrors here. Yeah, I don't know. It's not super clear to me what this is. Oh, okay, you can charge it on more. I thought when it got spinning that was it. But okay, we've disabled some of the force fields. Some? All? Okay, it looks like maybe all. I don't have as much control over that one. Like the one I was doing on the ice demons, I don't know if it was clear, but I had full control over his facing as he was swinging them around, and so I could direct the throw at the end in a useful way. That is not the case with the ground throw on these ones. Stop jumping, you idiot! Okay, decent. Okay, combo work. And also, more of these gyro blades. Alright, credenzas, crates. These are all things that one could sit on, even if they are not explicitly chairs. But I'll have none of it. Can I interact with this chandelier? It seems like no. So when I read this, it's okay. Anima Mercury, Anima Mercury. I don't think there's anything we're going to want to buy here. Well, there might be 300. We might be able to buy... Yeah, we're just short of this. Okay, this is just like the ground slam. This is something we should have. This is a real like basic piece of functionality. And then we can't quite buy another blue orb, so I guess we're good. Well, ain't that always the way? And I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but Nero doesn't strike me as a big reader.
Didn't figure this guy for a bookworm. That's one way to get yourself shot. So, you after this guy too, or just here to catch some demons? Silent type, huh? Well, that's annoying. Too much for friendly banter. You wanna fight? Come on.
Okay, so it did actually seem like the charged up sword strike at least had a little bit of an effect. Let's see. Nope, never mind. Okay, I can hop over him really easily with grab, or I can just break his shield and then who cares? Okay, this is not like a mid-boss kind of thing. This is just a new kind of guy. There we go. There's our new move. That was a pretty bad dodge. I went way early, but they gave it to me anyway.
Empty. A demon had possessed the Order's armor. That's not a good sign.
And I just run toward the glowy thing immediately without looking around the room at all. I'm extremely good at falling into traps. Okay, an artificial soul made using alchemy. Breathes life into the inanimate. Alright, so those things aren't going to unfold into creatures. We are going to make them into creatures with alchemy. Found 2/3 of the orbs laying around. Did some not so good on the clear time. It is a little bit of a shame that the reward is the upgrade currency. The reward for your ranking is the upgrade currency, because it's easier to get better ranking the more stuff you buy. So like if you're doing badly, you're kind of getting held down, and if you're doing well, you're getting the opportunity to do better fed to you more quickly. But whatever, somehow we will survive it. New DMC history has been unlocked. Well, I can't wait to read that. Or absolutely not, ever. I too, apparently, not much of a reader. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We got through it. I'd like to be doing more than one level per episode, but that's going to require me to maybe just follow the leader a little bit more and stop trying to overthink the level design. So come back next time to see if I can manage it. And we'll see you then.